The man and his girlfriend were sitting at an airport restaurant, eagerly talking about their upcoming trip. As they enjoyed their meal, the man stood up to settle the bill. Just then, a young girl in tattered clothes picked up a wallet from the floor and handed it to the woman. "Ma'am, you dropped your wallet," she said, looking up at her with kind eyes. The woman took the wallet from the girl with a stiff smile, her expression cold. As the girl glanced at their uneaten food, the woman, noticing her gaze, asked, "Do you want something to eat?" The girl nodded, her face lighting up with hope. Without a second thought, the woman took the leftover food and dumped it onto a plate, handing it to the girl with a quick motion. "Here, take it," she said, as if it were no big deal. The girl walked away grateful, and the woman felt a sense of pride in her kindness. Moments later, the man returned to the table looking distressed. "Honey, my wallet's gone," he said, his voice filled with panic. The woman handed him the wallet. "A little beggar girl found it," she explained nonchalantly. The man let out a sigh of relief. "Thank God. If I'd lost it, our trip would have been ruined. My ID was in there. Did you thank her properly?" he asked, still catching his breath. "Of course," she replied, her voice casual. "She's probably enjoying a huge feast right now." The man's expression darkened. "What do you mean by that?" he asked, confused. The woman smirked. "I gave her all the leftovers, everything we didn't finish." His face turned stone cold. Without another word, he stood up abruptly, his eyes filled with determination, and rushed outside to find the girl. He quickly spotted her in a quiet corner, about to eat the leftover food. "Don't eat that," the man said gently, stepping forward. "Come with me." He led her back to the restaurant, where he approached the waiter and asked, "Please bring us the same dishes again." The woman, noticing what was happening, was visibly upset. "Are you out of your mind? I am not sitting at the same table with a beggar," she snapped, her voice sharp. The man gave her a chilling look, his eyes cold as ice. "Then you can leave," he said, his voice calm but firm. Her face flushed with anger as she stood up suddenly, preparing to leave. "Wait!" the man called after her. She turned back, hopeful for a moment, thinking he had changed his mind. "You want me to stay?" she asked, a hint of excitement in her voice. The man's voice was as cold as ever, cutting through the silence. "No, I want you to take your luggage. The trip is cancelled. I won't be with someone who has no respect for others. Please leave." With those final words, he turned his back on her, his decision made. Drop a heart in comment, like and subscribe my channel, and visit my channel for full story videos.